So got the lines all done, or taken off, and the straps for the tank. Not sure how much fuel is still in here, but I know we're gonna have to shimmy it a certain way. Break that thing loose a little bit. There we go. There's that side. This thing is in here kind of shoehorned, so I'm gonna have to pick it up like this and then pull it out. So I'm gonna put a welding blanket over these batteries and stuff. It's aluminum, the tank's aluminum, so. Now that we got the tank out of the way, we have plenty of room to mess around with this, not try to catch something on fire. I'll disconnect the batteries real quick. Probably I'm gonna tack the rear end in place, because how I'm gonna do this is I don't need the rear end to move right now. So I'm gonna tack the rear end in place and then go from there. Clean up on the side right here. Somewhere to weld to. Right there. I think we might have to go on the inside for this one, unless we want to tear off all the batteries. Oops. I don't think my compressor's on. Got these here pieces of square tube. Just gonna tack them in right here so this rear end don't go anywhere. I want to keep it right here for now, because I have to unbolt these and cut these off, and I don't want the rear end to move until I want it to move. Same thing on the other side. I don't know if I was blocking the camera or not, but sorry about that. Now that we got those tacked in, I can lift the truck up now and drop those U-bolts. And then next thing I'm gonna do is cut those perches off. I gotta find the other ones. I think they're in the cab, but shouldn't be too long. I need to, actually, I need to unbolt this, what do you call it, panhard bar. Because if you look right here, it definitely don't like where it's at. It definitely don't like where it's at. You can see the angle of that. So I may have to come in here and box in the frame a little bit. So I'm only taking one side off at a time. Well, I don't know if you can see that or not. Back the camera a little bit. I'm taking off one side at a time. I'm gonna unbolt that shock so that arm will come down. I gotta undo the bag too. But I'm gonna cut a perch off and then go to the other, or put the other one in. I'm gonna cut this off, just set the other perch in, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Don't mind my mess, but we got the old ones out. The new ones are sitting in place on both sides. I already took the panhard bar out, so now what I gotta do is cut my stickers loose. That way the rear end I can rotate it. So I'm gonna need to loosen the bolts on the bottom of the U-bolts and fix this pinion angle. All right guys, so we got the perches all welded in, rear end positioned in a really nice spot, and I am currently putting these back in so we can put the shocks back in and go from there. I need to fix this panhard bar real quick. Alright guys, so you saw the pinion angle before. Now it looks a lot better. It is probably about a -1.5 to 2 degrees. The next thing that we're going to be working on is this pinion, and let me show, or the panhard bar. Let me show you. So where it was at, I'm just going to put this bar where it wants to sit, and if you look how far off this is. That is pretty far off. So I'm gonna come in here and box this in, and then I'm just gonna put it right where it wants to be so it's happy, and we'll go from there. We're pretty much wrapped up on the rear end of this after this, so follow along. What is going on, guys? Sorry about the shortness of the video previous to this one, or clip I should say, for the pinion angle. There was a bunch of people over, we were talking RC stuff, and I just wanted to bang through and get this stuff done. But either way, I tried something a little bit different, just showing you step by step what I was doing instead of the whole thing. So in the comments, let me know if you guys like that better, or would you want it a long drawn out process how I normally do it. Other than that, we are right into doing our panhard bar fix. So we are going to be cutting these off, moving these tabs. I'm gonna box the frame in right here. I already cut my piece out. Nice heavy plate. Stick that guy in there, and then we're gonna move those gussets and continue on fixing this panhard bar. This is the last major thing that I have to do on the truck, and then we got to fix both bags real quick. Just unscrew the stuff, Teflon tape, put them right back in, and then we're done with the truck. Fingers crossed that there's no more hiccups, and I'm just gonna dive right into this section. I gotta cut those tabs off real quick, and we'll go from there. Now that we got those all cut off, and I'm gonna clean up the frame real quick, tack all this stuff in, and weld her up. Alright guys, so we got the plate all tacked in. It looks pretty damn good to me. I'm trying to make it look somewhat as factory as possible coming off that C notch. So we'll do a butt weld right there. I mean, we could leave it or sand it, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna look fine. I got corner to corner on the top. Same thing on underneath. I even bent it out enough where it would follow the frame. Oh, sorry, I wasn't showing you guys. But we're just gonna weld this in, and then I'm gonna clean up those gussets and install them.
Way too risky, way too fly, too pimpsy. Wait, don't miss me. Wait, not high enough, stay in your crash. I came through buying up, left out bags. I ain't too fond of the fakes. Grass ain't got no snakes. Everything trim, I'm sliding on days. Everything him, I'm trying to be great, but I fall back quick. Ride, pop off, go in, slide. Electric Tesla, moving silence, better get blessed up. I ain't impressed when you talk about what you gon' do, boy, you gon' have to back it. Really ain't doing no back and forth. Only thing I know is action. Right now, 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 right now. Who is you? Who is you? What you gon' do? What you gon' do? Who is you? Who is you? What you gon' do?
Pan hard bar is in, all welded up. Got her all nice, and that pan hard bar is way more happier where it's at now. It was probably about, I would say, an inch and a half off. Now it's time to put her back together, put the fuel tank back in it, and then probably call it a day. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. We got her all wrapped up. Stay tuned for a lot more videos. I'm getting work done on the Plaz. We have cut out a few things. We got it all figured out and dialed in. Stay tuned for that one. Just remember, dreams are only fantasy if you're not willing to put in the work. Catch you on the next one.